The Caterpillar D12 is one of the most powerful bulldozers ever conceptualized by Caterpillar Inc., and it represents the pinnacle of heavy equipment engineering, built to tackle the most demanding earth-moving tasks on the planet. Although the D12 is not an officially released model as of 2025, it's often the subject of speculation and interest among heavy machinery enthusiasts who imagine what would happen if Caterpillar took their legendary lineup to the next level. Caterpillar has long been a name synonymous with durability, innovation, and sheer mechanical power, and the D11 is currently their largest dozer in active production. So when people talk about the D12, they're talking about what could be the next evolution, a machine with even more horsepower, more weight, and more groundbreaking technology to dominate the toughest terrains known to man. Imagine a machine over 50 feet long, weighing upwards of 250,000 pounds, powered by a high-displacement diesel engine capable of delivering over 1,200 horsepower. That's the vision behind the D12. With a blade potentially wider and taller than any currently in use, it would be designed to move mountains, literally and figuratively. Whether it's strip mining, large-scale construction, or deep excavation, a D12 would be engineered to outperform and outlast. The operator cabin would likely be a masterpiece of ergonomic design, complete with 360-degree visibility, smart displays, touchscreen control panels, and AI-assisted functions. It's easy to imagine advanced GPS systems, terrain mapping, and autonomous operation features being standard. This isn't just about brute strength anymore, it's about intelligence, efficiency, and environmental consciousness. Speaking of the environment, emission standards continue to tighten around the world, and Caterpillar has made strides in meeting them. A theoretical D12 would no doubt incorporate the latest clean diesel technology, perhaps even a hybrid electric drive or hydrogen compatibility as sustainability becomes more of a global priority. Imagine a bulldozer that not only pushes more dirt but does it cleaner, faster, and with fewer emissions. When talking about the undercarriage, expect heavy-duty tracks reinforced with the toughest steel alloys available. The track design would likely be wider to distribute weight more evenly and provide better traction on soft, unstable ground. The suspension system could be semi-active, adjusting in real time to terrain conditions to minimize shock and maximize efficiency. And of course, the blade would be the centerpiece, perhaps a U-blade with modular extensions, allowing for greater capacity and adaptability depending on the job at hand. We might even see smart blade technology, where sensors and gyroscopes keep the blade angle perfect for the most efficient cuts. Think of a machine that not only responds to commands but predicts them, adjusting power delivery and blade angles in real time based on feedback from onboard sensors and terrain analysis. Maintenance is always a concern with large machinery, and a Caterpillar D12 would have to be designed for easy serviceability. With modular components, remote diagnostics, and built-in self-check systems, downtime could be minimized drastically. Perhaps the D12 would include augmented reality maintenance tools, where technicians wear smart glasses that guide them step by step through repairs. Caterpillar already uses these technologies in some form, so scaling them up for a behemoth like the D12 seems like the natural next step. Then there's safety. A machine of this size and power needs to protect not only the operator but also those working nearby. Expect reinforced ROPS, rollover protection structures, automated hazard detection, remote kill switches, and AI-based monitoring systems that can detect fatigue or distraction in the operator and issue alerts or even intervene. If fully autonomous dozing becomes a reality, a D12 could be deployed in environments too dangerous for human operators, disaster zones, radioactive cleanup sites, or remote mining operations in the harshest climates on Earth. Caterpillar is already testing remote operation and autonomous tech with their smaller dozers and trucks, so envisioning this on a D12 isn't far-fetched. Let's also talk about its role in infrastructure. If a D12 were deployed for major national projects, highways, dams, tunnels, or military bases, it could reduce project timelines significantly. Think about shaving months off a construction schedule because this machine can move more earth in a single day than 3 smaller bulldozers combined. There's also a symbolic aspect to a machine like this. It represents humanity's desire to shape the earth, to conquer the impossible. Whether you're looking at a massive open pit mine or a mountain pass being carved into a road, a D12 would be a modern-day titan pushing the boundaries of what's physically possible. This machine wouldn't just be about raw numbers, it would be about redefining limits. In terms of cost, we can speculate that a machine like the D12 would come with a multi-million-dollar price tag, but for large-scale operations, the return on investment could be substantial thanks to greater productivity, reduced labor needs, and longer operational life. It's the kind of investment that pays off in mining operations, government contracts, and mega construction projects. Training for a D12 operator would likely be a rigorous process. You'd need someone with experience not only in heavy machinery but also in advanced computer systems. Simulators could be used to train operators in virtual environments that mimic real-world conditions. In fact, VR training could become a standard requirement, allowing operators to master the D12's unique systems before ever stepping foot inside the cab. Let's not forget about transport logistics. Moving a D12 would require specialized equipment, possibly disassembly and reassembly on site, or dedicated carriers that can handle extreme weight and dimensions. Infrastructure such as roads and bridges would need to be considered even before the D12 begins work. This level of planning adds another layer of complexity but also showcases just how significant a machine of this magnitude would be. In the end, while the D12 is not an official product, the concept captures our imagination because it represents something bigger, literally and figuratively. It's the idea that machines can keep evolving, that human engineering can keep pushing forward. Whether we see a D12 in the next few years or never at all, the conversations, the concepts, and the innovations it inspires continue to shape the future of heavy equipment. So whether you're an operator, an engineer, a construction professional, or just someone who loves big machines, the thought of a Caterpillar D12 gives us all something to dream about, a future where the impossible becomes just another job for the world's biggest dozer.